I'm going to give you guys a quick guide how to remove and clean MagCubic uh, projector. So basically, when you use this projector for a couple of days, you will have dust on some of the lenses inside the glasses. So you need to remove and clean it, and you can do it by yourself as well. You need to be a little bit careful. So first thing you need to do is remove the front filter. So basically there's a filter here, so but basically this is not removable, but you can use some kind of a tool, go along the edges and it just pops out. So there are no nails here. So once you remove that, there are two nails, one right here and one right here. You need to remove those two nails, and once you are done, there's one more nail right here in the back. So you remove these three nails, and then starting from this edge, you can put in a tool and then go along the edge, and then the whole top piece would pop out. Right, so once the top piece is removed, inside this is how it looks like. So first you need to remove these stickers, these the ones with black tapes on. They're easily removable. This IR remover, I think, the sensor this also can be popped out. And the next thing you should do is remove this screw right here and this screw right here. Along with that, if you need to clean the inside, you have to remove this screw right here, this screw right here, this screw right here, and this screw right here. Let me show you what's inside once we remove this stuff. And you can slowly pop out these stuff. You can slowly pop them out up like this, and this one up as well, this one up as well, and this one up as well. And this thing here, when you remove this, you need to be careful. Remember, there's a lock here. You need to push this black tiny thing up, so the lock will be removed. That's when you can take this thing out. So be careful with that. And I'll show you inside once we remove those screws. Okay, so once you remove the screws from here, here, here and here, there are a couple of more screws that you need to remove. You need to remove this one and this one, like I mentioned earlier, and then deep inside on the two sides you'll be able to find a screw here and another screw from the side here. And on the other side as well, you have two screws, one on this corner inside and one on this corner inside. All you can reach from a screwdriver. And once you remove those stuff, you can remove the circuit board like this. Be careful with the circuit board. In the very corner here, you have the on-off switch. It will just come out, doesn't matter. And there's a tape that sticks the ribbon that comes from the inside. You need to remove it as well. Yeah, this is sticky. Let's peel it off. It just comes out when you peel it off. Simple. Make sure that you remove the entire black thing off, because you need to remove the whole thing out. Now once screws deep inside these, when you remove them, you can pop out the top piece easily like this, guys. Once you remove it, you have another plate inside. Now this plate I have already removed it. You can see that I have removed these screws. So once you remove these screws, you can easily pop this thing up. But then again, before we do that, there are a couple of more screws, two more screws here, that holds the whole top plate. So I'm gonna use these. By the way, I'm not using an electric screwdriver, which would be really easy. I'm just going along with what I have. And once you remove those nails, you can easily pop this thing up. Why is it not popping up? Oh, there are two more screws right in front here. So there's one here. Yeah, I think that's it. So once you remove all of them, this piece just comes out. And be careful, some of these ribbons are on the sides, so this whole thing comes out like this. So yep, So this is how the inside of the MacCubic HY320, the new projector, looks like. So you need to take each of these plates out. You can see that I can take these plates out one by one. Each plate that you can take out, take them out, clean them, and make sure that they don't have even a single piece of hair or dust in it, and then you replace it, and then yeah, go back to the video and put back all the screws in, and like me, have a couple of screws remaining at the end of the day as well, but still, once you fix it, it's done. I'm going to show you a video after I fix it at the end as well. As you can see, I have already screwed in these 4 screws here that holds the motherboard together, and then plugged in all the pins. There's one more piece that's coming on top of this, but I want to check the projector, so I fixed the ribbon. But I highly recommend that when you put the next piece on top, the whole piece that covers the whole section like this, but before you put this piece on, I think it's better if you can cover this hole that will pull air in. So I think this is where dust is going in. I think they have not covered this for some particular reason, maybe for us to make it easy to clean, but actually I think this should be covered in as well. So I'm going to check the projector now, and if everything sounds good, I'm going to cover this piece with a piece of tape, and then remove this ribbon, and then put the top piece through that, the ribbon through the top piece, and then fix it back and put everything together. Yep, we'll see. So this is the final part of the video. So as you can see, I have completely cleaned my HY320 projector, and I'm just using a screen test video on YouTube just to check whether there's any remaining particles on the screen. But as you can see, the display is really good. It displays all the colors, and yeah, let me check with white, because the best thing to see these things is white. As it turns into white, you can see whether there's any okay, that's black, so you see, that's white. Everything is clean and clear, and that means you did a good job. So everything seems really good. The picture quality is awesome, and this is 1080p by the way, and it's really huge, and it's almost about I think it's about a 200-inch display, and stunning images. It's crazy. The color reproduction of HY320 is superb for a domestic, like home use projector. I think this is highly recommended, but you need to have a really dark room. It doesn't work with a lot of ambient light, so make sure that you have a dark room. But if you do have a dark room, this would be an awesome projector to watch some movies, maybe some YouTube, some nature videos, maybe some anime. It's crazy. Highly recommended. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Yeah, take care.